Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In today's video, I took some of my most recent cleaning videos and combined them all into one video for over 2 hours of cleaning motivation. Life has just been so crazy lately. I have been sick, but I am feeling much better. And let's just say now allergy season is just kicking my butt, and I'm a little behind on filming my videos, but I definitely wanted to get a video out for you guys this week. I will have a brand new video next week for you, but in the meantime, I hope this video gives you tons of motivation. If you hear me talk about a specific product, or if you have questions on something specific that you would like a link for, please comment them below. Thank you guys so much for being here, and let's get started with this cleaning marathon. All right, guys, here is our before shot. My house is very messy, to me at least. I'm sure any other person looking at it would probably think it's not that messy, but to me it is very messy, and today we are going to work on getting all of this mess cleaned up. Now, my house is not nearly as messy as it has been in the past, but it definitely, like I said, I've tidied up here and there these past few weeks, but I've been focusing more upstairs because I have been neglecting the upstairs and it really needed to get done. So in this video, I am going to be cleaning my kitchen, loading and unloading the dishwasher, cleaning up my dining room, the living room, our front room, which is right here, and I am going to be taking down all of my Valentine's Day decorations and putting up the spring decorations, which my youngest son Giovanni, he helped me with, and he was the biggest help ever. I told him when I picked him up from school, I was like, hey, I waited to decorate for spring and Easter. I waited for you. And he was like, you should have just did it. And I was just like, okay. But he had so much fun helping me decorate, and he loved it. And he was like, thank you for waiting, mommy. So I don't know. I think he was just in a mood because he just got out of school. But anyway, so what I'm going to first work on is in the kitchen. This is normally where I start when I am cleaning downstairs. I normally start in the kitchen here. So right now I'm just cleaning up everything, like tidying up everything on the counter, putting it away where it needs to go. I am cleaning this dish. This is like our candy dish or our snack dish. We put like snacks and candy for people when they come over. They can have whatever is in this bowl basically. So I was just cleaning that up. And I'm just, picking up everything on the counters that doesn't need to be there and putting it where it belongs. All right, now I am in the dining room, and I thought it was weird when I was like rewatching this, because while I was editing this, I had written down that I loaded and unloaded the dishwasher, but I only loaded the dishwasher. So sorry about that, guys. It's kind of weird that I thought I unloaded it, but I didn't. But anyway, now I am working on our dining room table, and I'm going to be honest, I have not touched this table in a few weeks. I have just, like I said, been focusing on the upstairs portion of our house. I need to find a new routine. Basically, like I have been struggling to find a routine that actually works for me, because I work so much. I work 40 hours a week, and that might not sound like a lot to some people, but it seems like a lot to me. I get 3 days off during the week, so I try to prioritize my time cleaning the house, and spending time with my husband and my kids, like just spending that family time together. So I try to prioritize my time doing both. And the way that I do that is during the week when the kids are at school and my husband's at work, I focus on cleaning up the house, whatever that looks like. So basically on Mondays and Tuesdays when I'm off is when I focus on cleaning, doing anything in the house that it needs to get done that I know I can focus on before everybody gets home. So I am trying to find a way, maybe like on a Monday, that I can do like the downstairs portion, and then maybe on a Tuesday do the upstairs portion. I am just kind of like playing around with it in my head, honestly, at this point. But I am trying to find a routine that works for me. If you guys have any suggestions, I am open to them. I am always open to hear your guys' suggestions and opinions. I honestly, like, every time that I follow all these cleaning YouTubers, and every time that they come out with like these checklists and everything, I'm just like, oh, cool, that might work for me. And then I try to follow it, and I literally, like, after a week, I don't follow it, and it just like falls off. So I am still trying to figure all that out. But the upstairs portion of my house did need to be done. It was an absolute wreck. If you guys saw it when I was cleaning up there, like in my bedroom especially, I had been neglecting that. So like I said, I'm just trying to find a way to make it all work. And if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them below. So this kitchen table, like I've mentioned before, is a catch-all space. This is where all of our mail goes, and just like all of Gio's toys, sometimes his crayons, his markers, his pens. Like, you see me putting it in a pile right there. The easiest way to clean up this table that I have found is to put everything in piles. So I separate everything in piles. Like, I separate all of Giovanni's like stuff like from school that I'm saving. I put that in one pile. I put all the mail in another pile. I put all of Gio's like toys or his artwork in another pile, and that way I can grab these piles when I go into the room. See, right now I'm throwing all of our burn pile stuff in the burn pile and then putting some books away, and it just makes it easier for me to clean up an area doing that. So if you have a very messy table like I do, or a very messy area, I highly suggest trying this. It works wonders. It actually makes it a lot easier for me to clean up an area when I separate it like I do. So I am just going to finish cleaning up this, and then we are going to move on into the living room. So now we are moving on into the living room, and I am just cleaning up all of the stuff that I went shopping recently with my sister and spent like half of a day with her, and it was so nice to spend time with her. And so we went shopping, and I'm just taking everything out of the bags from there. And then I think it was the week before I had filmed this, I went to go see my aunt, and she had some goodies for me. So that's everything that's in that bag, and I just never unpacked it. It's mostly diamond art painting stuff, and if you don't follow me on TikTok, you should. I have been posting my diamond art paintings, like the progress that I've been making with them. I recently got from my aunt, I got some Taylor Swift bookmarks, and I'm so excited. I honestly, like, when she gave them to me, I was like, oh, these are cute. I can't wait to do these. Just because I knew it was diamond art painting, and I was just excited to get something that I could do. And then when I got home and I opened it, I saw it was Taylor Swift, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was just so excited. And I texted her and I was like, I didn't even know these were Taylor Swift. You didn't even say anything. Thank you so much. And it was just so nice that she actually got it. She was like, I thought you would like it. So I am excited to actually do some videos of that as well. I haven't been able to do any diamond art painting recently, which has been bothering me a little bit because, like I've said before, diamond art painting is a way that I relax, and it's just something that I enjoy. It helps my anxiety and my depression, and I just love doing it. But recently I haven't been able to do it. I feel like I've just been so busy. Mostly just like taking time. Like, I've been listening to my body a lot more recently and taking the time to relax, because I feel like work has just been so, like, I don't even know. It's not stress. Well, maybe it is stress. I mean, it could be a little bit of stress, but it could also be just like the workload. I just feel like we've been busier recently, and it's just like I've been constantly for like 10 hours on my feet. Haven't been, like, I've been walking around, like, I literally every single day at work get like 16,000 or more steps a day. And it's just crazy. I really feel like I've never walked that much my whole entire, like, 5 years I've been at Amazon. But anyway, so that I am trying to get back into the diamond art painting. But if you don't follow me on TikTok and you have a TikTok, go ahead and follow me there. And I'm going to be posting more of it soon, hopefully. So now I am just working on this couch. I'm going to vacuum it like I did with the other couch. And then after this room, we're going to go into the bathroom downstairs and get that all cleaned up. And then we are going to move on to the front living room. All right, now we are in the bathroom, and I wanted to mention this glass cleaner that I'm using. It is the Spray Away glass cleaner. If you are looking for some really good glass cleaner, I highly recommend this. It is amazing. I finally ran out of my Windex, so I was able to use it, and I was so happy that I was able to use it. And I am using my Method cleaner. I believe this is in the bamboo scent, and it smells so good. And it cleans just as well as any other cleaner that I have used, honestly. But the smell, oh my gosh, it smells really, really good. I love when I'm cleaning that I can smell like my cleaners. I don't know if everybody's like that, but I am definitely like that. I like to smell the cleanness and wherever I'm cleaning. If I smell it and it does, if I go back into that room and it does not smell clean, it just irritates me because I'm like, oh, this room isn't clean. But anyway, please tell me I'm not the only one out there that feels like that. So now I am working on the toilet. I just use disinfecting wipes. I feel like even though it might be more wasteful, I feel like it's a lot more sanitary doing it that way because you are using one disinfecting wipe and then throwing it away when you need another one. You're not using a rag and wiping down the whole entire toilet with all that bacteria on it. You're only wiping like one certain area. And then after this, I'm going to use my Clorox disinfecting wand. I love it. It's the same. I feel the same about this as my disinfecting wipes. I feel like bacteria can't build up on the toilet brush, and it's just absolutely amazing. So I highly recommend this product as well. So I am just finishing up cleaning in this bathroom. This little bathroom is what we use while we are hanging out downstairs. It's not that hard to clean. So now I am in the front living room. As you can see, we have a lot of Giovanni stuffed animals there and just a lot of things everywhere. Wait till you see the black table, the high table that we have in here. It has turned into my diamond art painting office, I want to call it. Like, I've been doing all of my diamond art painting on this black table that you're going to see in a second. You're going to see how messy it is. Like I said, been working with my diamond art painting. That's literally where I work with it. I sit at the black table and I just go to town with my diamond art stuff. So my aunt actually gave me some bags, and that's what I'm organizing my diamond art stuff in. And yeah, she gave me like a bunch of these bags that I can use for organization, and I love them because they are leopard print. She gave me literally all of her leopard print stuff, and I am just in love with it. So I am just going to clean up this table here, and then I'm going to clean it off using my Method bamboo cleaner. And then after that, we are going to take all of my Valentine's Day decorations down and start decorating for spring. Okay, like I said, I'm taking down all of my Valentine's Day decorations. I know it's a little late, but that's just how crazy busy I feel like I've been. So I did all this taking the decorations down while Gio was still at school. And when he got home from school, we went right to work and started decorating for spring, which is right here what we're getting ready to do. I wanted to clean this window off before, even though I literally feel like I just cleaned this window, it looked dirty. So I figured let's clean it before we put all of our Easter window clings, I think that's what they're called, on the window. Gio loves doing this part. He loves decorating for any kind of holiday, and he just loves these. I think he just loves the way they feel, honestly. But as you can see, he's home from school. He's in his school uniform, and yeah, he's just super cute. Anyway, so he is standing on a stool that we just literally keep in the corner. He used to sit on this all the time, but he doesn't really do it anymore. So I kind of was just letting him decorate the way that he wanted to decorate the window. It's not perfect, but it looks cute anyway. There was a lot of times, if you see me pointing to the window and everything, there was a lot of times where he was like, where do you think we should put this, Mama? And I would give him suggestions like, you want to put it right here? And he'd be like, yeah, that looks good. So that's why I'm pointing to the window a lot during this. But I hope you guys enjoy this couple minutes of us getting these Easter decorations on the window. He was taking his time, and I was just letting him take all the time that he needed to make sure that our decorations looked really good. So hope you guys enjoy watching him decorate for Easter.
Walking into the signs, red flashing lights by your side. Take a number this time. You can't save it tonight. Can't save it tonight. She said, take it, I want more, nothing like ever before. I can give it all. Take it, I want more, nothing like ever before. I can give it all. Tell me, have we met on a night out or in something that I read? That instead, I'ma find out. Heard it from a friend that you spent and you're running out. Take it now. Tell me, have we met on a night out or in something that I read? That instead, I'ma find out. Messages you sent to an end. You're hiding now. Why the doubt? Tell me, have we met? Heard it from a friend. Taking too long. Shaking on the phone. Red flagging by your side. So they can't get shaken. Take it, I want more, nothing like ever before. I can give it all. Take it, I want more, nothing like ever before. I can give it all. Tell me, have we met on a night out or in something that I read? That instead, I'ma find out. Heard it from a friend that you spent and you're running out. Take it now. Tell me, have we met on a night out or in something that I read? That instead, I'ma find out. Messages you sent to an end. You're hiding now. Why the doubt? Tell me, have we met on a night out or in something that I read? That instead, I'ma find out. Heard it from a friend that you spent and you're running out. Take it now. Tell me, have we met on a
All
night?
right, guys, we are done decorating the window finally. So now I'm putting all the rest of our decorations up. And if you see like these signs that I'm putting up and this little oval thing that I put up. I just wanted to mention that my aunt, I believe she did this little house too. She is very talented. She is amazing at what she does, and she definitely has that artistic touch that everybody wishes they had. So I just wanted to give her a little shout out. Thank you to my Aunt Nancy for always giving me all the holiday decor. I just absolutely love it. This sign I actually bought in a store. She didn't make that. It would be awesome if she did. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys, I'm going to give you a little like close up of all my Easter decorations and spring decorations, but I hope this video gave you the motivation you needed to get anything done around your house. I hope you were able to get some stuff done on your own to-do list, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you are new, please make sure you subscribe for more cleaning content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week in a brand new video. Bye, guys.
Or something that I read that instead I'ma find out messages you sent to an end. You're hiding now. Why the doubt? Tell me, have we met? Have we met? Heard it from.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In today's video, I am doing a whole day clean with me. This cleaning took me all day. I was restocking, doing laundry, cleaning up my downstairs area, and even doing a lot of laundry folding because I was really behind on laundry, and I'm excited to take you guys along with me. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed, and let's get into this video. Alright guys, so we are first starting out in my bedroom. This is how I like to start my day. The first thing that I like to do after I've done my morning routine, which is basically just all of my planning, planning out how my day is going to go, doing my Bible study, because I have actually been getting into doing Bible study in the morning, so I've been doing that as well. And after I get dressed and everything, I like to make my bed. It just makes me feel so much more accomplished. Like, I feel like it just gets me in the mood to do other stuff in my house that is needing to be done. So that's what gets me started with my day. And now I am starting a load of towels. I actually filmed this on a Monday, I believe. So I had already done all of my laundry. I do all of the laundry of our personal laundry on Sundays, but you are going to see, as you did probably see in the intro, I am going to be folding our laundry because I was so behind on that. And I was also behind on folding sheets and towels. So lots of laundry to fold today. So if you need some laundry motivation, I got you covered in this video. So now I am just filling up the dog's bowl with food. And if you don't know, if you're new, I have two dogs. I have a Pit Bull Lab Retrieve mix, and her name is Bailey. And then we have a German Shepherd Lab Retrieve mix, and his name is Duke. So Bailey has been really obsessed with chewing toys for some reason. She was never like this when she was younger. So it's just kind of weird that now she's into it, but so I'm just sweeping up this laundry room. I've been sweeping it up pretty much weekly and trying to vacuum in here just to get all of the little toys up off the floor, because she chews toys with stuffing and all kinds of stuff. So it gets all over the floor throughout the week. So once a week I try to get in here and vacuum it up and just make this room look a lot better than it did. Now that summer is coming up, I'm probably going to be doing this a lot more often, just because in the summertime, where we live, there's a lot of fleas, and so I am going to just be staying more on top of this laundry room as we get into summer. And speaking of that, it was actually very warm this day. The weather has been warming up a little bit where I live. If you are new to my channel and you don't know, I live in Michigan. So it has been getting warmer, but now it's starting to cool back down to like in the 40s and 30s at night. So I am hoping that soon it will start to warm up a little bit more and I can start doing some more spring cleaning. I am still working on it, honestly. I'm trying to figure out when's the best time to do the spring cleaning and everything. I might just start doing it here soon. Next week's video is actually going to be a cleaning and decluttering video, so I hope you guys are excited for that. Stay tuned for that video. I'm going to be cleaning and decluttering my youngest son Gio's toys, which desperately needed to be done because I found so much in there. Wait until you see that video. So I am now in the kitchen. I'm restocking our fruit. We have all of these oranges that just appeared into my kitchen. I really don't know where they came from, but we have all of these oranges. So I am just restocking that. And then we bought some of these wafers at Sam's Club, I believe. And I'm just putting that in our pantry. For some reason, I was really struggling to get it open. We had actually done a Sam's Club trip recently, which is why I was restocking a lot of stuff too. So just restocking this kitchen and getting it all cleaned up. I will be doing dishes as well, unloading and loading the dishwasher, and I will be washing some things by hand and cleaning out my sink, just getting all of my kitchen nice and clean and organized.
You're pulling on my walls down. I've never been exposed like this before. I'm good at shutting you out. I've always had a way of keeping closed. Being hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name. Tell me how you're feeling since you got me out in the open. Now I'm ready to dive in. I know you told you it would be a slow burn. Being hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name. Calling out your name.
All right, now we are moving on into the dining room, and I am just focusing on cleaning up this table. Really is not as bad as you guys have seen it before. If you are not new here, you have seen this table a complete disaster. This table was not nearly as bad, but I'm also right here just putting away some Robo blocks that one of my coworkers got for Geo. So thankful for her that she spoils my son. She just loves him so much, and he loves getting all of the gifts that she gives him. So I actually, for the first time since I want to say I was a teenager, I was opening up a letter that was on the table, and I got a paper cut, and that was really painful. So if this video looks a little bit edited, that is why. I had to pause because I had to go clean it and get a band-aid on and everything. But anyway, so I am just cleaning off this table, getting it all nice and organized again, and then after that I will be moving on into the living room where we will be cleaning up all of Geo's toys, getting the couch all fixed up, and just making my living room look all nice and organized. All right, so now I'm working my way into the living room area. This couch, if you are not new here, you have heard me mention before that this couch is the dog's couch. Well, recently it has become a couch for all of us. I have been trying to keep the dogs off of this couch, mainly because there was a lot of weeks that I was constantly vacuuming and just so much vacuuming done to my couches, and I still have to vacuum a lot because the dog's hair just goes everywhere. But also with summer coming up and all of these fleas coming, into our property and everything, I'm just so trying to control the fleas so much this year. They get a little bit out of control. So this year, my plan is to vacuum the couches a lot, clean the couches a lot, and bathe the dogs at least once a week. If I could do more, then cool, but I'm going to shoot for just once a week because I have tried to do multiple times a week and I end up sometimes not even doing it. So maybe if I set a goal for myself for once a week, that I will be able to accomplish that. So just staying on top of that, and we are going to be spraying our property with some flea and tick killers, so that will hopefully help. Now I made my way upstairs, and as you can see, I have a whole basket of clothes to fold, and I have clothes all over the bed to fold as well. So I had to dump this basket. I had all the clothes that were on the bed were in this basket, and I had to dump that so I could have a basket to put more clothes in. I was absolutely terrible with laundry this week. I don't know why. But I got so behind on laundry. I think I had like 2 baskets of clothes to fold, and then I had like 2 baskets of sheets and towels to fold. So lots of laundry being done in this video, just trying to catch up and get everything nice and put together in my house so that everything looks nice and clean. I just love having a clean house. It makes my headspace better. It's just all around better. So just really that was my focus today, was just getting everything nice and organized again. So I like folding my clothes in my bedroom. I know a lot of people, especially since I've watched cleaning YouTubers on YouTube all the time, I've noticed that a lot of people like to fold their laundry in different places. So I'm curious, where do you guys like to fold your laundry? I prefer to do it in my bedroom because then I can, once I fold Andrew and I's clothes, I can put them away right away instead of just letting them sit on my bed and then ending up like either on my dresser or on the floor and not putting them away. I find doing my laundry on the bed a whole lot easier to just put it away and everything. So I just end up putting Gio's clothes on the bed, and then when I'm done folding all of the clothes, I put his clothes away. This has worked for me. Like, I have been doing this for, I want to say like maybe 2 or 3 months I've been doing this, and it has been working so well for me. So I'm so happy about that. So as you guys are going to notice also, it was so weird. One day when we were checking the mail, we got a package for Gio, and it was so weird because I didn't know this package was coming and I didn't know who it was from. Well, it turned out, because I had just recently hung out with my sister, she was watching my previous video about Gio's Spider-Man hoodies, and she bought him 2 brand new Spider-Man hoodies of Spidey and the other one, Miles. So Gio has 2 new hoodies, and he is so happy. Like, he literally could not wait for me to wash them. He started putting them on, and he was wearing them all around the house, and he was just loving it. So thank you to my sister. I was kind of freaking out. I'm like, who has our address and is sending my son some clothes? But and then I remembered that she was like, yeah, I watched your video and I just thought about texting you. And I was like, oh, okay. Now it all clicks into my head. So thank you to my sister. She is just amazing. So I'm just finishing up with these clothes, and then I will be making my way downstairs to fold more clothes.
I don't wanna go out on my own. Maybe we could stay and make a home. It's written on my heart and in my soul. You're the one good thing. And I don't think I've ever been so low, 'cause losing you was worse than losing hope. And baby, I could never let you go. You're the one good thing I know.
reminded me while I was in this room putting his clothes away, and I'm looking at his little organizer over in the corner, in the left-hand corner over there, Gio's organizer for school. I have that organizer. If you didn't watch my back to school prep video that I did, I showed you guys this little organizer that hangs in his closet, and then I just laminated some words that said Monday through Friday on them, and just cut them out and put them in his closet on this organizer right here. It just occurred to me that it is spring break this week for Gio, and my husband, since he works with the schools, he has spring break as well. And I'm so excited that I get to hang out with them, spend more time with both of them. And it's just going to be a blast. And I really can't wait. I feel like with Gio in school all day, and then my husband's gone, and I work nights, obviously, as some of you know. If you don't know, I work nights at Amazon. I am a assistant manager there. So I'm literally like, just hanging out by myself. Like, when it's nice to get things done when I need, just like some time alone, and I just want to be alone and clean, and it's very therapeutic for me. But it's also nice when I have my boys home so that I can spend more time with them. So I'm really excited about that. So now I am trying to stay on top of this, because this is another thing that I'm terrible at, is hanging back up our clothes. Right now I'm just hanging up shirts from me and Andrew throughout the week. That's the first thing I do, because it's honestly the easiest thing is just to lay them on the bed and then put the hangers in like that. But now I am putting away all of my work clothes. I like to hang up my work clothes and just have them nice and organized so I can just grab and go, basically, when I am getting ready for work. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just hanging up all of my work clothes. I like to do those last, but that's something that I get really behind on, and sometimes I don't even get to hang up that stuff because I just leave it sitting like on my little ottoman at the end of the bed. Trying to get better at it, but today I actually succeeded. So that was nice to get all of that taken care of and all of that done. So, back to the whole spring break thing. Just wondering if you have kids and they're on spring break. Do you guys have any plans? Any fun trips that you guys are planning? I would love to know. Let me know in the comment section down below what your plans are. And now I am working on 2 more baskets of laundry. This was just such a joy to fold. I had actually, this basket that I'm starting on right here, I had been putting it off for a very, very long time. I hate folding sheets, honestly. So I have been putting it off for a while. So I am now working on folding these sheets and towels. There's actually towels underneath all of these sheets. So it was a joy trying to get all this stuff done. But I did it, and I'm so happy that I was able to get it all done. So I'm just going to leave you guys watching me fold laundry. I really hope that this video was motivating for you for laundry wise. I didn't want to include all of this laundry, but I figured it would be motivating to someone who gets behind on their laundry like I do. So hope you all enjoy, and then we will be at the end of this video.
No, I don't wanna blow up on the phone. Baby, we should never sleep alone. This isn't how we used to speak so cold. Remember when our hearts would overflow? So tell me that it's all okay. Tell me we will find a better way. Just tell me that it's all okay. Just tell me that we'll find a better way.
been shattered, you've been broken down. Heart is beating, still won't make a sound. It feels like an angel straight from heaven, just like my lucky number 7. You're my shooting star. We're running round in circles. Love feels so invincible. Feel you when there's no one around. Your beauty's so amazing. I will always hold you down. Your heart will be kept safe and sound. But I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. You're the picture perfect, you're on my mind. Painted. And I don't wanna lose what we've got tonight. Baby, cause your love's like a dynamite. I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. I can feel your heartbeat to save it. Cause your love's underrated. Cause your love's underrated. And I don't wanna lose what we've got tonight. Baby, cause your love's like a dynamite. I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. I can feel your heartbeat to save it. Cause your love's underrated. Deep in my heart, I know you're irreplaceable. Together, unstoppable. And I feel your frequency, feel your love around me. I'm drowning in my mind, don't wanna let you down. We're running round in circles. Love feels so invincible. Feel you when there's no one around. Your beauty's so amazing. I will always hold you down. Your heart will be kept safe and sound. But I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. You're the picture perfect, you're on my mind. Painted. And I don't wanna lose what we've got tonight. Baby, cause your love's like a dynamite. I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. I can feel your heartbeat to save it. Cause your love's underrated. Cause your love's underrated. And I don't wanna lose what we've got tonight. Baby, cause your love's like a dynamite. I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. I can feel your heartbeat to save it. Cause your love's underrated.
Alright guys, we are at the end of this video. I am now done folding all of the laundry. Towels are way easier than sheets, but I got it done and that's all that matters. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you the motivation to do some cleaning and some laundry in your house. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed if you are new, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you are notified every time that I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week in a brand new video. Bye, guys. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In today's video, I am doing a pack and clean with me. This video was filmed right before we left for our trip to Frankenmuth, Michigan, and I am just going to show you guys me packing the night before and cleaning up the house so that we can get ready to go on our trip. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, please make sure to subscribe before you leave, and let's get into this video. Alright friends, so for our trip to Frankenmuth, we left on a Friday and we stayed in Frankenmuth on a Saturday, and then we came back home on a Sunday. So we stayed for 2 nights and only 1 day. We only had 1 day to really explore Frankenmuth, but it was a really fun trip. If you don't already follow me on TikTok, go ahead and follow me on TikTok. I posted a recap of our trip, of little snippets of what I got from our trip, and you might find that interesting to see where we went. We are super excited to go back another time. We had so much fun, and it was a nice little weekend getaway, and this was on spring break. This was the last weekend before Gio went back to school. So you're going to see that later in the video, you're going to see that I switched all of our clothes into a suitcase, into my suitcase. I quickly realized after packing all of Gio's things in here and then some of mine that all of our stuff was not going to fit in this tiny little duffel bag like I thought. I honestly thought that we would be able to fit everything inside this duffel bag because we were only staying for 2 nights. But I did kind of overpack for Gio because, you know, you never know, kids, you never know what could happen. I just wanted to make sure I was prepared for anything, you know, like any accidents or anything like that. So, you're going to see later in the video, you'll see me pull my suitcase out and put like our toiletries in the suitcase and everything. So I didn't show you guys me packing inside the suitcase on camera. This was like I've mentioned, this was the night before we left for our trip. The next morning, you're going to see me all dressed up because I went to jury duty. And let me tell you, that was not the experience that I was expecting. And that's really all I'm going to say on that subject. So now that I have all of my stuff and Gio's stuff packed inside the duffel bag, I am going to go downstairs. And this is our guest bathroom in the actual guest bedroom. We have a bathroom inside the guest bedroom, and this bathroom barely gets used. Sometimes it does get used by either me, Andrew, or Gio, just depending if the other bathroom is occupied and somebody needs to go. So, but this bathroom really hadn't been cleaned in a while, and we were having someone come over to watch our dogs while we were gone. Even though it was just a weekend, we obviously need somebody here to let the dogs outside and to feed the dogs and the cats. So I wanted to make sure that this bathroom was good to go. And then after I clean this bathroom, I am going to head into our other bathroom, which you guys have seen me clean a bazillion times on camera. That bathroom gets used a whole lot more than this one. this bathroom was just very, very dusty. And like I said, I just hadn't cleaned it in a very long time. So we are going to get that done. And then we are going to head into the kitchen, and I am just basically tidying up. I'm not doing any deep cleaning. I'm not like getting too ahead of myself because, like I said, this was filmed the day before we left. So I was really crunched on time. I honestly didn't even know if I was going to be called for jury duty. So I didn't know if I would have this time to clean the house before we left. So I was happy I was able to have this time, but like I said, it's not a huge deep clean. It's just a little bit of tidying up. So after we clean the other bathroom, we will head into the kitchen and tidy up in there. All right, guys, so we are in the kitchen now, and like I said, I'm not doing a huge deep clean. I am just putting things either where they belong or where they don't belong. I honestly was just kind of throwing some things wherever I could. Like I said, I was really strapped for time this day. I only had a couple of hours before I had to go to bed because I had to be up super early in the morning. So I was only able to get a few things done. Some things I'm leaving out because they're for our trip, or you'll see me pack them into my little like tote bag, my canvas tote bag that I have. We packed all of our snacks in there. So the fruit snacks that are on this counter will be going into that duffel bag. But like I said, not a huge deep clean, just a little tidying up. I'm curious to know, when you guys leave for a trip, do you guys tidy up your house or do you just kind of leave it? I think, okay, so like I don't really go on a lot of trips. Me and my husband, we just kind of like, go on trips when we can. But like, so sometimes I am able to clean my house before we leave, and sometimes I'm not. But my house is pretty clean before we go on a trip. I will say that. Just because of the type of person I am, I try to stay on top of everything. But if I'm not able to stay on top of it, then it's going to be something that I'm going to have to do like the day before, like I did in this video. So, I will say though, if you guys have not followed me on Instagram, I mentioned that I am doing a 60 strong challenge. One of my favorite YouTubers, her name is Amy Darley. She created this challenge to make it easier for herself to hit all of her goals that she wanted to. She had different goals than I did. She had some workout goals that she wanted to hit, and protein goals and water and all that. Mine are just a little bit different. I wanted to drink more water in my day, so I put drinking water daily as one of my goals, and then doing daily walks, doing daily Bible study or Bible time, just spending some time with Jesus. And then I already said the daily walks, and then daily tidying up. That was something that I really wanted to get in the habit of. And that's the whole thing about this challenge, is just getting in the habit of doing healthier things for yourself. And once you do it for the 60 days, hopefully you'll stick to it. So Amy has motivated me to start doing this. So I started on Monday. This past Monday. So I am so excited to take you guys along with me on this ride. I've been posting like my daily walks on Instagram and everything, and I have some of you cheering me on. So if you are cheering me on, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you guys. I have a lot of people cheering me on for this challenge, and it just means so much to me. It is not an easy thing to do this challenge, especially doing like daily tidy ups, especially when you work night shift. If you are new here and you don't know, I work at Amazon, and I work Wednesday through Saturday nights at nighttime, from like 6 o'clock at night or in the evening till 4:30 in the morning. So, and then, you know, of course, during the week, I'm taking Gio to school, getting him up, getting him ready, and it's just a struggle. So like, this challenge has not been easy for me at all, but I am trying to stick with this challenge so that I can create healthier habits for myself, and that hopefully I will stick to this, especially in the summertime. The summertime is a time where I am not as active just because of how hot it is outside, and I just really hate the heat. Don't get me wrong, I love warm weather, but when it gets to like over 80 or like in the high 80s, I just can't deal with all that heat. It is just way too hot. But this summer, I am hoping to make it a priority to be more active outside and to just do more things outside. So I'm hoping this challenge will help me with that. I'm getting excited for the warmer weather that is coming. It was crazy. I posted on my Instagram a couple days ago that it was snowing. I woke up Thursday and there was snow on the ground, and I was like, wow, this is weird. And then literally the next day, it was like in the 60s. It was just like, Michigan is just crazy with their weather. So anyway, so that was what happened with that. But so I'm just excited for all of this warmer weather that's coming, and I'm just really hoping that I stick to this challenge. So if you want to do this challenge with me, I will link Amy's Instagram down below for you guys so that you can download the challenge that she has. She has like sheets that you can download, and you can print them out and make your own goals. So I will include that in my bio in case you are interested in joining this challenge with me. And if you do join, don't forget to tag her on your Instagram. And if you want to tag me, that's fine, but don't forget to tag her because she's the one that made this challenge, and I just really want to give her all the credit. So we are finishing up here in the kitchen, and then we are going to move on to tidying up inside the dining room. As you can see, my dining room table is a complete disaster. I will say though, with doing this challenge, I have been keeping up with it, and my table has not been looking as bad as it does right now. So, that's a plus for this. But like I said, we were shopping before our trip, so we bought a lot of stuff that we were going to be packing anyway. So that's what some of this stuff is. Some of it is like our personal stuff that we bought that I need to take upstairs, but some of it is for our trip. So I'm going to get this dining room tidied up, and then we are going to move on to tidying up in the living room. All right, so now we are in the living room, and this is where Gio spends most of his time, and me and my husband spend most of our time as well. So I'm just picking up some little things that are on the floor. If you are an OG subscriber to my channel, then you have seen this living room a whole lot worse. So it's not really as bad. So I am just doing the quick tidy up in here, and then I'm going to move on to vacuuming the downstairs, basically just in the kitchen. I did vacuum in the guest bathroom and in that bedroom, but I didn't film it on camera for whatever reason. I didn't record that. So just the downstairs area is what I am focusing on vacuuming. I'm not even going to focus on the upstairs. Upstairs was not really my focus for this day. Like I said, I just wanted to get the downstairs nice and clean so that when we came home, it was not a disaster and we could walk into a clean house, a tidy house. So that was just my focus for this video. So after I finish tidying up everything in this living room, I am going to vacuum, and then we are going to do some last minute packing. Alright guys, so we are almost done with this video. We are just doing some last minute packing. This is Gio's backpack. We usually take it with us wherever we go. It's just got extra clothes in it, extra wipes, extra pull-ups, extra underwear, extra everything, just in case anything happens when we go somewhere like the store or wherever. So I decided to go through this backpack because he did have some shirts in here that were way too small for him. So I decided to just go through all of these shirts, make sure they still fit him. If they don't, I was putting them to the side. If they do, then I was just going to put them back inside his drawer and just get him some new shirts and pants. I did pack extra shirts and pants just so that when we're on the go, if something happens, if he has an accident or something, we are able to we don't have to take out our huge suitcase and get clothes out. We are able to just go inside this backpack and get some clothes out for him. And then you guys are going to see me go into my bedroom. It's actually going to be the next day when I am going to finish the packing. I'm going to pack our toiletries and all of that. All right, guys, it's the next day and I just got home from jury duty. So I am just taking everything off of the bed. That bag was full of snacks that we were going to take with us to Frank and Moose, so I put that to the side. So I'm just going to focus on making this bed up because I want to come home to a nice made bed. It's just going to make it so much better when I come home to it. So I'm just going to make up this bed and then I'm going to pack our last minute toiletries. So like all of our toothbrushes, toothpaste, shampoos, body wash, all of that stuff. So I was packing for myself, Andrew, and Gio. So we are just going to focus on just getting all of that done right now. So like I said, this was right after I got home from jury duty. That's why I'm dressed so nice. But yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some cleaning motivation, and maybe some packing motivation. I just did normal packing. It wasn't anything spectacular or anything new that anyone hasn't done before, but hopefully it was enjoyable. Hopefully you were motivated in this video. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. And also, if you are interested in doing that 60 strong challenge with me and Amy, make sure you click her link below to her Instagram page and download the challenge. And don't forget to tag her and me if you want to, but don't forget to tag her if you do this challenge. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys next week in a brand new video. Bye, guys. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In today's video, I am doing a to-do list clean with me. Basically just getting some stuff done around my house that is desperately needed to get done. I have not a huge list, but just a few things on my list that I was able to get done, and I'm taking you guys along with me. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, and let's get into this video. All right, friends, so before we get in our to-do list, the cleaning to-do list that I came up with for today. I am going to just make my bed. This is something that helps me just get in the mood of getting everything done that I need to get done. Now, each week is different. There's different things that I have to get done each week. But I'm also including some weekly cleaning that I have added to my routine. To this video, so you guys will see what I mean coming up. So on my to-do list, the first thing that I wanted to get done was clean my fridge, and then I wanted to clean Andrew's old lazy boy downstairs that was in our front living room. Oh, I'm hanging up all of these clothes because I am absolutely terrible at hanging up clothes. I think I talked about this in one of my videos, how I can literally like do all of the laundry in one day. But if I do not hang up the clothes right away when I do the laundry, they will literally just sit there until I get some motivation to do it. So I am getting that done before we get anything else done. So anyway, my to-do list cleaning consists of cleaning the fridge, cleaning Andrew's old lazy boy that's in our front living room area, and then cleaning the bathrooms. I did have cleaning the floors on my list, but I didn't get it done on this day. I got it done like the next day, I believe. So that's the only thing that I did not get done on my list. So before we clean out the fridge, though, I wanted to tidy up the kitchen. I'm not doing like an extensive clean in this kitchen. So I'm just tidying it up, putting all of the things that are on the counter away, cleaning the counter, because I'm going to take everything out of the fridge. Now, with these next clips, you are going to see me put everything back into the fridge. So I promise I cleaned this whole entire fridge. It's just, I really don't know why my camera did not film it. I made sure it was filming and everything, but I really don't know where the clip went. When I went to go upload all of my like videos into my editing app, the clip was not there. So this is proof that I actually did clean the fridge, because the fridge was a lot worse than this. So I don't know, maybe that's why it didn't work out. I don't know. But this thing that I'm putting in, you absolutely need one of these. If you do not, I know that we have like a water like thing on our fridge, but it's not hooked up to anything as of right now, so we use that for our water. I believe Andrew got it off of Amazon. If I can, I will link it down below. We love it. It is great for the fridge. It lasts for a while, and we drink water like every single day, so it's big enough to like last for at least a couple of days. So but I'm just putting everything back in this fridge. You're seeing me put it all back in the fridge. I swear I cleaned this whole fridge. I even cleaned the drawers, but my camera did not record that either. So I just thought I'd throw this in there just to show you guys. I did clean it. It's just that my camera did not film it for whatever reason. So that is one thing that I got done on my list. And when I cleaned it out, there was a lot of like food in here that was just like old, and it was shoved to the back. Let me know down below in the comments if you can relate to that, because I feel like that is just like every single time I clean out the fridge, I'm finding food. I'm like, wow, I didn't know we had this in there. So now that that's done, we're going to work on getting this lazy boy clean. Now, Andrew had bought this lazy boy back a few years ago, actually. Like when we lived in our old house before we moved into this one, we had this lazy boy. So he bought a new one because I believe this one something broke on it. So he got a new one, and when our cat was inside the house, he was pooping and peeing on this chair for whatever reason. I really don't know why, but so I needed to get this chair cleaned, but the little attachment on my little green Bissell that I'm using, by the way, I will link it down below if you are interested. It is a very good machine. It is very good for like small messes like this. Like if you need a small carpet cleaner or a small fabric cleaner, I highly suggest this. So I am getting that done today. I'm cleaning off this lazy boy, and I got a lot of the old stuff off. I actually had cleaned this like by hand because I could not find my attachment that's on the end of this. Gio had it hidden inside his toy box for whatever reason. So I didn't find it until I decluttered all of his toys, like I think a couple months ago. But I found it, and now I'm getting it done today. So, and I was shocked, like, cause I scrubbed this chair and I thought, well, I know there's going to be a lot of like deep down stains in there and stuff, but I did not expect as much like disgusting water that there was in there. So I'm glad that I got this chair all taken care of. I am actually going to go over it one more time, not in this video, but eventually I'm going to go over it one more time just to make sure that it is clean and it is okay for everybody to sit on. So after I am getting this done, we are going to move on to cleaning all the bathrooms. So I wanted to let you guys know, for my weekly cleaning routine, I know that I've been talking for like literally like 7 minutes, and I'm sorry guys, but anyway, in my weekly cleaning routine, I am now cleaning all of the bathrooms inside the house every single week. I was skipping a couple of bathrooms every other week because they weren't being used, but then I realized like how dirty they were actually getting, even if they were like being used part-time or not being used at all. So I am including that in my daily cleaning routine. So we are going to get that done today as well. All right, friends. So I just want to let you guys know that I have 4 total bathrooms in this house. So this is like my new weekly routine. Like I said, every single week I am going to tackle all 4 of these bathrooms, whether they need the cleaning or not, just so that it's kept up and it doesn't get really bad to the point where, like, you know, the water in the toilets gets disgusting or there's a bunch of dust all over the sink because it's not being used, stuff like that. So this is our bathroom. It's like our guest bathroom that's downstairs. It's the first bathroom that anybody sees, honestly. So I always try to keep up with this bathroom because we use this bathroom very frequently when we are downstairs. So, and Gio uses this bathroom all the time. So I am just cleaning. I'm starting with this bathroom, and then I'm going to go into our guest bathroom and I'm going to clean that. And then I am going to head upstairs and we're going to clean our hallway bathroom upstairs and then the master bathroom upstairs as well. And then that is actually going to be the end of this video because that's all I was able to get done on this day. It was like a whole entire day spent cleaning, doing laundry, just doing all the things that I needed to get done before I start a new work week. So I did want to mention in 3 out of the 4 bathrooms that I have in this house, they have showers, but every week I'm not really focusing on the showers. I think I will save that for every other week, just because even if the showers don't get used often, like this shower in this bathroom, it only gets used when we have guests. We don't really use this shower unless it's needed. We did have our shower head upstairs in our bathroom break. So we were having to use this shower in this or not this bathroom, the other bathroom downstairs. So, but I am going to focus that shower cleaning maybe every other week because they just don't get used that often. Of course, if I'm having somebody stay over and I know they're going to be using the bathroom, I do clean it before they come. But I just don't think I should really stress myself out on cleaning like 3 showers every single week. Now, the shower in my bathroom, I have been trying to keep on top of it. Some weeks it's easy, some weeks it's hard. I did want to mention in this video my 60 strong challenge. I realize I really haven't talked about it. I think I've talked about it on my YouTube. I know I've talked about it on Instagram, but and I've kept you guys updated when I walk and stuff like that and how the challenge is going. So I am currently from filming or doing this voiceover. I am on day 26 and it's going really well. So I wanted to give like some pointers because there was a lot of like even some of my other favorite cleaning YouTubers that are doing like a challenge similar to this. They're like, I just can't stay on track. I can't just stay on top of it. Like after 2 weeks, I fall off of the bandwagon and I can't stay on top of it. So something that I've been trying to do with myself with this challenge, like I've mentioned before, it's very hard for me to stay on top of this challenge because I am a working mom. I work 40 hours a week. I work night shift, and during the week when I'm working, I'm also taking Gio to school in the morning and picking him up in the afternoon. And it's very hard for me to get everything done. So on the days that I work, I don't get as much of a daily walk-in as on the days that I don't work. So I just try to give myself a little bit of grace with that because I do get a lot of exercise at work. Now, if I didn't get a lot of exercise at work, I probably would prioritize the walking more, but I get a lot of exercise when I'm working. I am lifting up to 50 pounds. I am walking around our whole entire facility like multiple times in my 10-hour shifts. So I'm getting a lot of exercise at work. So on the days that I work, I've been trying to give myself a little bit of grace. I do still go outside and do something, whether it's now that it's getting warmer outside, like cutting the grass or doing like some yard work or just even sitting outside with the dogs and editing my YouTube videos, just something to get me outside and just to like breathe in the fresh air. I've been staying on top of my water, which I'm very proud of myself for doing that. I've also been staying on top of my Bible study and daily tidy up. I have been doing, so a lot of times I don't get to do like the whole entire house. I just get to do the daily tidy up of downstairs, and that is okay as long as I prioritize just getting the dishes done before getting anything else done in the house, because if I put too much on my plate, I know I will get too stressed out. So that's just a little bit of tips that I have for you if you want to do this challenge or something like this. Give yourself some grace. Don't stress yourself out on being like, oh my God, I got to get all these goals done and everything like that. As long as you are doing everything that you are able to do, we are busy people. We have a lot of things going on in our lives. So just try to give yourself a little bit of grace when you're doing stuff like that. I know I'm going to probably continue doing this challenge even after the 60 days. I have made a routine for myself, and I'm so happy that I decided to do this challenge. So like I've mentioned before, if you want to do this challenge with me, I will leave Amy Darley. She was the one that came up with this challenge. I will leave her Instagram down below so you can visit her Instagram and print out this and do the challenge with me. friends, we are at the end of this video. I am just picking up some clothes and then I'm going to vacuum and I will be done in this bathroom. I hope that this video gave you tons of cleaning motivation. I hope that it gave you some motivation to create your own to-do list and get some things done on that to-do list that you've been meaning to get done. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe and introduce yourself down below. I would love to get to know you guys. I hope you guys have a great week and I will see Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In today's video, I am doing a power hour clean with me. I set my phone for a 1 hour timer and I saw how much I could get done in an hour, and I got a lot of stuff done that I wanted to get done, and I hope this video motivates you to do the same. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into this video. Okay friends, I am first starting inside my bedroom by making my bed. I have mentioned this a lot in all of my videos that this is something that just gets me in the mood to do what I need to do by making the bed. And after I'm done making my bed, I am actually going to tidy up my dresser because it was looking a little bad, a little cluttered. So I like to take that time each week to just kind of tidy up my dresser a little bit, just make it a little bit looking better than it does usually on a weekly basis. I do this like every single week, but so we are going to be working on that next after I spray my bed down with my Caldrea linen spray. My dresser actually looks a whole lot cluttered than it really was. It really wasn't that bad. It's just, this is where everything accumulates when Gio comes into my room. He sometimes puts his toys there, and I put a lot of stuff on there. I have socks from laundry and stuff like that don't have matches that I need to put inside another box where I have all of the socks collected together. But anyway, we are in this bedroom that you guys saw me do some spring cleaning in last week. And here is me making the bed. This was actually done when I did this power hour, but for some reason when I was spring cleaning, it didn't film that clip. So you get to see me make the bed in here in this video. So I am just going to do a quick tidy up in this room. Like I've mentioned before, this is a room upstairs where Andrew will kind of come in here and he will play his video games in here. Gio will come in here with him, and that's usually why the bed is not made by the next time I come in, is because Gio just messes it up. So I had to make the bed in this video, but the sheets are clean and everything. It's just he likes to undo the bed and everything. And then in the corner, which you're going to see me clean right now, this is where I do all my diamond art painting. I am using one of Andrew's old office chairs, which has now become Gio's chair, but he said that I could borrow it. So, and I just kind of sit at this little dresser because that's all I have for a table right now, and I do my diamond art painting. So when I'm filming and stuff like that, this is where I do it. So I'm just tidying up this area right here. This is another area that you guys didn't get to see me do last week in my spring cleaning video, but it did get done. So this is where I just do my little filming and stuff. Eventually, I do want like a little office area, just to kind of make it more of an office, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with this, but just to make it more of an area that's like comfortable, and I'm sure that by that time I'll find a desk and stuff like that. But anyway, that is in the future. That is not really what we're focused on right now. So I'm just getting this area all tidied up, and then after we are done vacuuming in this room, we will head downstairs and work on some things downstairs.
I don't wanna go out on my own. Maybe we could stay and make a home. It's written on my heart and in my soul. You're the one good thing. And I don't think I've ever been so low, 'cause losing you was worse than losing hope. And baby, I could never let you go. You're the one good thing I know. No, I don't wanna blow up on the phone. Baby, we should never sleep alone. This isn't how we used to speak so cold. Remember when our hearts would overflow? So tell me that it's all okay. Tell me we will find a better way. Just tell me that it's all okay. Just tell me that we'll find a better way.
All right, we are now downstairs, and all I'm going to do down here is I'm going to load up the dishwasher. I didn't have to unload it this time because it was not full the last time that I had done the dishes. These are all the dishes from the night before, so I wanted to make sure that I got this done during my power hour. I didn't really have a lot of time on this day to clean. There has been a lot going on between me working overtime and me just not feeling well. The weather in Michigan where I live has been absolutely terrible. I will say that. It has been raining and it has been just really gloomy. And I do notice that during those days, even if I am able to go out and walk and stuff, I have this feeling of like no motivation whatsoever. On this day, it was sunny and I was able to get things done and I was so happy about that. But lately it has been just really gloomy and I just have not had the motivation to do anything. Let me know if you guys are in the same boat as me. I was planning, I filmed this video after Easter. So that's how far back this video goes, because I have a lot of videos that I pre-film and plan to get out to you guys, but I wanted to start my spring cleaning just to kind of give you guys that spring cleaning motivation if you needed it. So I wanted to push those videos out before I did this video. But this was actually filmed, like I said, after Easter. So you're going to see me cleaning up some like Easter stuff. But trust me, there's still not Easter stuff laying around in the house right now to this day as we speak. But so I just I don't know, like the weather just it needs to get better so that I can be more motivated. I have to get out on the front porch and the back porch because they are looking absolutely terrible. I got to do some sweeping out there, some vacuuming of the cushions and stuff like that. Just a lot that needs to be done out there. So when I'm able to, I will get those videos out for you guys, but bear with me on my video process because it's also to do with the weather. If the weather's really crappy, I'm not going to do like spring cleaning and stuff like that because I'm not motivated to do that. So everyone just bear with me. I may post more of the spring cleaning videos. It's just going to depend. If summer turns up by that point, then I might not even continue. But let me know below what you guys think and what you guys would prefer. All right, so now we are moving on to the living room, and this is where Giovanni has all of his toys just everywhere. So I'm just picking up all of his toys, putting them in the correct spots because another thing that Gio will do is we have this big plastic container. You can see it on top of one of his toy chests. It has Maui in it. He'll like throw all of his toys in there and be like, yep, I cleaned up. And he'll mix all of his toys together. I just recently went through his toys again and I found a whole bunch of stuff that did not belong in his toy chest. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to do this like very frequently because he will just throw anything inside that toy chest. So I found dirty socks, dirty shirts. It was just crazy. But anyway, so now we are moving onto this couch, which desperately needs to be tidied up. I have just been throwing like clean sheets and clean blankets on top of this. So I'm definitely getting all of that done today. I'm getting all that taken care of, all the sheets folded. I absolutely hate folding sheets, and I think this is why I always have them just laying in a basket. I just have like no motivation to fold sheets. It's very I've hated it since I was a kid, honestly. Like I have never loved folding sheets. Now towels on the other hand, I love folding towels like cuz I could like fold a whole basket of towels in like maybe like 5 or 10 minutes just depending on how much is in there. They're just so easy to fold. But anyway, we're going to take care of this couch and then I'm going to take some of the jackets off of our railing there. Because around this time it was starting to get warmer. Now on this day, it's like in the 50s. It's been all week that I'm doing this voiceover. It has been in the 50s and it has been cold. So I kept my winter jacket out because I knew this was going to happen because this typically does happen in Michigan. I'm sure it happens in other states, but in Michigan, this typically happens. We get like a few like weeks of like 70 and 80 degree weather and then it goes right back down into like the 60s and the 50s. So I ended up keeping my winter jacket out, but I put my work jacket away, which is this yellow jacket right here. I put that away because even in the 50s, it's warm enough for me to just wear like a hoodie. So I'm not using that jacket anymore. So this is going to be the last area that I'm going to have time to work on because my timer was about to go off. I think I had like about 25 minutes left at this point. So I'm just cleaning up all the Easter grass. I absolutely hate the Easter grass. I really wish I wouldn't have done it, but I was in a rush to get this Easter basket done. So I needed the Easter grass. So, yeah, I just really don't like it, but I'm just going to pick up all the Easter grass and then vacuum in here, and then I'm going to clean this little side table or this little table right here, this little wooden table, and then I am going to clean the black table, and then we will be done with this video. All right, friends, that is all I had time for this video. I hope this video gave you the motivation you were looking for. Even if you don't have a lot of time to clean your house, set your timer for an hour. You would be surprised at how much you get cleaned in an hour. And then maybe it will motivate you to do more of your house. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new, make sure you are subscribed for more cleaning content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. And I will see you guys next week in a brand new video. Bye, guys.